All right. So I kind of set this stream up a little bit quickly, and I still have to set it up a little bit more because the game's not even open right now, to be completely honest. So we got to do that first of all. Also, it took a little longer to start the stream than normal because because I couldn't get the thing to open. Like I couldn't get the thumbnail to save, and I tried resizing it, but then it didn't really work. So I had to resize it, and then I had to look through some like random files or whatever to actually get it to save. Also, I need to grab the pictures again because I didn't actually save them. I just copied and pasted them into the thumbnail, but I need to actually go to the images to save them so that I can put it on screen. Save image as IP here. Thank you. File name. Save as JPEG. Oh, so this is why I didn't save it as an image last time. Now it makes sense. Alright, fine, we can save it as a JPEG. Oh wait, don't save it like that. Don't save that name. It's just random letters. It's impossible to read. You know, we're gonna delete it anyways after. That's fine for now. Alright, minimize that, and then we need to save. That's meursault again. Oh wait, he has a second page. Oh, he has a second page. Okay. All right, I was not aware of that, but now I am. All right, so we have to save that also. Save image as. Sure. Actually, I should probably rename these just in case for. Hi, hello. Right now, I'm currently saving the images so I can go over them. Can I show in folder? Okay, I can. All right. Now let me rename. How do you rename? There it is. Let's call it Blood Fiend M1. Enter. And then the next one I'll call show options. Wait, no, select the other one. And then more options, rename Blood Fiend M2. Heathcliff, by the way. Do you know when the next Walpurgis is? Alright, yeah, I'll start with Heathcliff. And as for the next Walpurgis, it should be after this event, maybe? Or after the W Corp event. I don't think it's like too far away, but it might be like about like a month maybe. Because I think we're getting it before Canto 9, at least. But yeah. Alright, so meursault. I think, yeah, just 2 pages. And then Heathcliff, where is Heathcliff? There he is. Alright, save image as. Let's call it W Heath 1. Save. Does he have a second page? Looks like he doesn't have a second page. He's using Lament Isang and he was spraying enemies with bullets. It's within the next month probably. Yeah. Yeah, Lament Isang is pretty cool. I think as far as the gun IDs go, I think Full Stop Honglu is probably the best with ammo. But yeah, they're all generally pretty good. Also, another thing I think would really help on this stream is also, first I need BGM. Where is my audio off? Oh no, my headset was just down all the way. Alright, whoops. Alright. Okay, anyways. So we don't actually need to open the game because it's more just the IDs, but I do want to make a arrow in Paint so that it's easier to point to the IDs, because it would just be very nice to have a big red arrow. So I'm going to make a big red arrow just really quickly in order to I'll go over the IDs a little easier. I guess that's true as well, yeah. Oh, this arrow I don't really like. Here, I guess I can show this on screen for a sec. Where is it? No capture. Okay. Right now we're gonna be making an arrow to go over the IDs with because I kind of need one of those because I don't really have one currently. Solid fill. Let's make it 8 pixels. Okay. That looks good, and then we're gonna fill it with red. Okay. Yeah, that looks good, I think. Right? Maybe a little thinner. I think this is good. Can we put it in the middle? Maybe? Or here, let's rotate this 90 degrees, and then we can scale it up. And then, can we? I guess that doesn't matter too much. And then we're gonna rotate the entire thing to the left. And then we're gonna save, oh no, wait, no, we need to green screen it. So we're gonna do that. Okay, and now we're going to hide that, and then we're going to save as PNG. Let's call it arrow1 save. Let me close that. All right, so now I'm gonna try to bring everything onto this screen right here. So let's add source, image 2, sure. Image file. Where's pictures? Okay, there it is. Arrow 1. Perfect. Okay, and now we gotta make this smaller, obviously. Whoops, I don't know what I just moved. Oh, I moved the desk. All right, hold on. Where'd the arrow go? Oh, here it is. It's still here. Let's make the arrow chroma keyed. Add effect, chroma key. Close. Perfect. This will work really. Fire allies. Oh, so it's just useless. Win rate. I see. Is there any hard boss at Canto 5? Yes. I mean, not as hard, but I mean, actually, no, they kind of changed it. So there, you know how there's like a dungeon at the end of Canto 3? So they have that for Canto 5, but I think they have checkpoints in there, I think. At least there should be checkpoints in there. But yeah. Okay, this arrow we're gonna hide for now. If you plan on just using win rate, you will struggle a lot starting pretty soon. First I'm gonna rename image 2 to arrow 1. Enter. Okay, now let's add another image. Image 2, sure. Don't make source visible at first. Browse. Home. Is there no recent section? Oh, wait. Bloodfiend M1. Okay. Okay. Alright, this is perfect. So we're just going to get all 3 of our sources up here first before going over anything. Image 3, sure. Browse. Bloodfiend M2. Okay. Oh, why is that so big? Alright. Then hide that. And then add source. Image. I think this might be the most clean review stream I've ever done. Well, I mean, it's the second review stream I've ever done, and the first one was in Microsoft's Paint, so of course it's going to be cleaner. But, I mean, you know. Alright. Is that legible? I think it is. Alright. I think now we're ready to go over stuff. But do I need to read on easy enemies? No, you should read at least on your own team. Alright, so Wild Hunt is good on sinking. Double is good, but the gimmick is firing on your allies, which does help you if you read how it works. Yeah. I mean, like, there's some, like if you ever used ArcCorp Ishmael, if you don't read, and if you don't, like, look at how much charge she has, she will explode your team. But, yeah. Yeah, there's some IDs that just explode. But, for the most part, most IDs don't do that. Same with ArcCorp Online. Yeah. So yeah, I'm staying with EDC IDs. Yeah, I mean, the one you call Skateboard Rodia is, so I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where you see a skateboard, because she's holding, like, a delivery box. What is ArcCorp? It's like they got suits of armor, and the armor is like, yeah. But yeah, so the Skateboard Rodia, why am I calling her Skateboard Rodia? Just because you call her Skateboard Rodia. Like, she doesn't even have a skateboard. It's literally a delivery box that eats her if if it like builds up too much status. Her delivery box eats her. But have I been on ArcCorp yet? I thought Skateboard Rodia had a skateboard since it looked like she was sledding. You thought it was a skateboard because it looked like she was sledding. What? ArcCorp, I don't think you have to explain the lore behind it. I think it's easier to just say there's different sections in ArcCorp, and they're basically like the strongest military style corporation in LIMBUS Company. There's snow and stuff. A poofy jacket? I mean, maybe. Oh, let me look at the ID actually really quick. Where is she? Oh, I guess there is snow. Is that snow? Yeah, it is snow. She's got a bar of food, but yeah, she doesn't have a skateboard. But yeah, Skateboard Rodia isn't Skateboard Rodia? No. I think it would be more accurate to call her a mailman or like a delivery person, because that's her job in that ID, is she delivers things. But I mean, if you really want to think of her as a skateboarder, you could. That could just be a headcanon for you. But I would still call her Skateboard Road. Yeah, that you do that. But yeah, all right. So now we can go over the IDs. And I think I'm probably going to... She's really good on my team. Yeah, she's really strong. And I mean, she doesn't like explode unless you use her for like a long time. But most fights she should have done pretty quickly. Like, she shouldn't like get to the point of exploding if you just like win rate with her in most normal fights. What do you mean explode? I mean, if you build up, like the thing that makes you deal more damage, if you go past a certain number, then it starts to take away health from you. There will be fights in Kanto 6, 7, and 8 where she will explode. Yeah, I guess if they're like long enough, but like if you do it fast enough, then she won't like die. She overheats. Yeah, but she's like, when she's in that state, she's also really strong. So usually she finishes the fight before she dies. And if she does die, then the next teammate just swaps in. So it's not like a huge issue. At least to like at the point you're at. Can I reduce the explode thingy? You can actually. If you guard with it when it goes up to about 30, because it only explodes like above 30 of, was it courier tank, whatever it's called. But once you get to that, if you guard with it, she'll like leave. How do I check it? So when you're in a fight, you'll see all like the statuses on yourself, like under your health bar. And if you click on the character, then you can like see like you can see all the statuses. Excuse me, just a question. How did you get to Canto 5 without noticing statuses on your characters? I mean, some people just don't. Some people just win rate. It's okay. We don't judge here. I do notice. No, that is a level of activity of ignoring everything from your eyes. I recently got skateboard rodeo. Okay, yeah. So yeah, her like the thing that she explodes from is also a status, just like any other like status effect. So you can check it like the same way. But yeah. I see that she has a lot of stats. Yeah, the only one that you have to worry about is hold on, wait. I'll just pull it on the screen, honestly. Where's game capture? Where's Limbus? There it is. Alright, hold on. Is this on the screen? It is. Okay, so okay, you know, fine, I'll cover the screen for a sec with this. So, where is it? There it is. So, the only status you have to actually worry about on Rodya is Courier Trunk. And I think, yeah, here, where it says at 30 plus stack on skill use, take stack divided by 3% HP damage and stack divided by 3 SP damage. And on turn end, take stack divided by 2% HP damage and stack divided by 2 SP damage. And so basically when you're above 30 or at 30 and above, then she'll start taking damage from having more and more of this. But the way you reduce it is by using her guard. And it's a counter, but you don't have to actually land a counter if you just activate it, because it's on combat start and not on use. So as long as you have this running, like if you have this equipped at the start of a turn, then like at the end of the turn, like if she's at 15 plus of it, then it like, where is it? Then it switches to this skill, and I think it halves the courier trunk you have. I don't think it resets it, but I think it might have it. Chain battles. And eliminate all effects on self except for a few. Where is it? I think it, doesn't have it. I know it is a way to reduce it, but I don't know by how much. I think it might have it. But I know for a fact that it makes you have less of it. At least I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it should help by using the counter. Yeah. Is the meursault that study's good? I mean, I don't have him, and I don't think he's very necessary, but he's not like, I don't think he's bad, but he's just, his numbers aren't as good as a lot of other units. Yeah, the Rodya version is definitely better by like a lot, but he's not like bad. Like he has solid numbers, but he's just not like anything too special. Cause he's not getting much dominating or favored. What uptie is he at? Just wondering. Cause if he's at like, if he's at 2, then he's not gonna be doing very well. Uptie 3. Does he not get coin power? Oh, he only gets... Oh, does he only get coin power on that? Two insight clash power +1? Ooh. So, yeah, he... But not at Uptie 4. Okay, so at Uptie 4, he's like, okay, but like at Uptie 3, you can find better IDs. Or replace him with a Don Quixote 3-star. I mean, any Don Quixote 3-star that isn't, any Don Quixote 3-star that isn't this one will be better, for sure. This is the only Don Quixote 3-star that is not great. Yeah, what Don is it? Do you know? Here, let's say from top to right, one that sips tea. Oh, is it this one? Wait, that's not tea. Is it? No, wait. Is it this one? Glasses? Glasses. This one. This Don. Wait, is it this one? No? The other one? wait, yes, it is this one? This one? Sync? Okay. This is one of the best units, I'm gonna say. Stream delay, sync east. Yeah, this one is really, really, really good. Like, I really like this one. Like, this one, it does really well everywhere, whether it's mirror dungeons, story modes. Like, imagine it's like you already have this one, this Sinclair. It's like she has the same conditionals, but like she's also has better conditionals because she's stronger. And does it work well with my team? I have a rep type 3. She doesn't. So with the team you have, I'm guessing she doesn't really synergize with them, but that doesn't matter because she's that strong. Because she has speed conditionals, and so basically, I actually can't see what it is at Uptie 3. But yeah, because her conditionals are speed based, so no matter what team you're using, she's gonna be strong anywhere. Like, she's not gonna do well status effect wise, but like numbers wise and clashing wise, she's very, very strong. Like, because her conditionals are just so easy to reach, because speed conditionals, all you have to do is be faster. Up to 3, she's a bit weaker. Reduces any coin power in the half. I think that's still fine though, like early on, because she, like at this point, like even if she's only gaining 1 coin power, that's still very strong for Kanto 5. Most of my team is sinking. Yeah, that, like, she doesn't even care about sinking because she's still just gonna, like, she might make them do a little worse because she has a lot of coins, so they're not gonna be able to stack sinking as easily. But she, coin power wise, is just very strong and is really good at clashing. Like, even if at Uptie 3 it's only 1 coin power, like, she's just very strong regardless, because this clashing at 13 during Kanto 5 is still really strong. So she's very good at clashing. I would say one of the best at clashing, honestly, because she's just very consistent because of how her conditionals work, and because she gains coin power just very easily. Good damage? Yes, definitely good damage. And good, like, consistency. Or just very good damage. Good everything. Everything aside from status effects, she does very well. And she's good in basically every mode. And she has a really good coin. She has good coin values, good damage, good clashing, all of that. But yeah, she's definitely strong. And people don't really talk about her enough. Replace meursault with her? Yes, that is a very, very easy decision. Yeah, she's far, far better than meursault. Like, if I had to start this game with one Dawn ID, I think that would be the one that I would want. Because, like, having a good generalist to start the game with is just very, very good. What are you saying is in 00 ID? It's the one I studied. I mean, he's saying doesn't really matter. that one doesn't matter. She'll shred through your sinking though. She won't be able to keep your sinking stack alive, but considering you have no idea when it is yours. Not watching anything. Fish help. Yeah, because it seems like you don't have like a lot of IDs, and when you don't have a lot of IDs, you can't really build around a status team yet. That you saying is pretty bad. Yeah, this one, he's not really very useful. You have T-Corp Otis. Alright, I would equip T-Corp Otis over... I think I don't even have T-Corp Otis. Where is she? She's like in the event. Yeah. T-Corp Otis is better than the 00 you sang. Like... Oh, she only gained 1 coin power. Okay, this is like Shank level. Okay, but like, why did she only gain 1 coin power on a skill 1? Like, it's kind of... T-Corp Otis also won't work in your team, but she hits like a truck. Yeah, so there's like status teams, and then there's like generalist teams. Is she good though? T-Corp Otis, yeah, I would say she's stronger than Diechi Yisang by a pretty good amount. But yeah. Okay, I think we might be reviewing the wrong IDs this stream so far. I don't mind though. I have a 000 ID meursault too. Which which meursault? Reminder was the one I showed you. Oh, the Diechi. Yes, she's good. She clashes well and it's like a truck, but you need to learn how to use her instead of just win rate because she won't do much that way. Why? Oh, does she have does she use time moratorium or? Oh, borrowed time. Yeah, okay. 4 borrowed time. Okay. Okay, I want to try to remove your abilities. To be fair, most of this could be solved by 5 minutes reading. Okay, so she does do time moratorium. That's good. Wait, does she? Gain violent collection. What is this? More trimmer count. Flow 2 time moratorium. One of her passives is permanent after entering borrowed time once. Turn end. This unit, so HP is between. Oh, ooh. Hold on. What is this? Violent collection stays for the whole fight. Wait, really? Hold on. Where's that? Was it skill 3? Once per encounter. This unit has haste, gain 1 more trimmer count. 15% damage? Just for throughout the fight, just for free? Okay, so that's why she only gains 1 coin power. Alright, that makes a lot more sense now. Alright, yeah, that makes much more sense now. Okay. I'm gonna have to grind excavation a bit. I think it's probably faster to like grinding Luxcavation. I don't think is as effective as doing events, because like the tickets you get from events, like where even is it, like these blue tickets give you so much, especially when you're like early on. They do like an insane amount for you. Whereas Luxcavation, you're probably at like, what, like Luxcavation number 5? Which, I mean, I guess it does give you that. But, yeah, but it also takes modules every time. And, I mean, Thread Deluxe is always worth it. Because it's Thread Deluxe, actually. Okay, I gotta do my dailies.
이 정도야 뭐.
Should I move my model?
생존은 말보다는
Low-key.
알지?
Maybe I should.
정의는 반드시 승리하는 법.
Alright, hold on. Yeah, let me move my model. Where even is it? Model. Let's just shift it to the left a little. There we go. Wow, look how perfect that looks. Oh, keep snapping to one or the other. Alright, that's fine. She seems like a good damage dealer. Yeah, probably. I think she probably would be. Yeah, for sure. Fun fact of T-Corp Otis, due to how her numbers work on her skill 3, if she's the one to pop time it multiplies all the damage dealt by everyone while it was active. Huh. Don't pay attention to this. I don't think they're gonna read that anyway. XP. Sure, let's do slash. They did. Alright, low-key, let's just run a slash team. I'm getting so off track from the original. I do read. I'm sorry. It was a joke. That's a lie. I feel like if you got Mal Faust, your account would be like so boosted. So are we reviewing the upcoming IDs or not? Yeah, I was low-key getting through dailies while you guys were still discussing Otis. Do I get to fight Ahab? Maybe. Oh yeah, here's Skateboard Rodia, by the way. Find it. But yeah, she doesn't know skateboard. Please stop gatekeeping. Is it gatekeeping to not want to spoil something? No, you can't just say, is it yes or no? It's really not gatekeeping. Yeah, I feel like not wanting to spoil the game is really not gatekeeping. Hold on, what are you up to anyway? Like what level are you up to currently? Please. It's a pretty big spoiler. How about this? Do you want to fight Ahab? I'm gonna go fine. No, you don't want to fight Ahab? Ahab seems chill. Have you talked to her yet? She is very much the opposite of chill. I don't know if we're playing the same game. Yeah, are we playing different games? Never mind. Let's just say Ahab isn't, I don't know what you think Ahab is like, but she's not very... Oh, she's the opposite of welcoming, I'll tell you that. Well... I don't know, are you like in the middle of the dungeon right now? Got this proven that this individual reads. So where is she welcoming?
또한
Anyways, I'm the best in the dungeon.
길을 담겨 핏물진 길을
Hey
걸으시오.
guys, no fighting.
거질 줄
Okay, also, see like who is this? Like I don't know who this is, so I can't like accept this friend request if I don't know who they are, and they're not like level 2000. Whoever that was that I just declined, if you human verify and type in chat, then I'll know that you're a person and then I'll accept it. But like if you don't, then I don't know that you're like a person, so I can't accept a friend request from a random that's not level 2 million. That's a random, it's definitely not mine. Yeah. Sometimes I'll just get a random one, but I think having my thing be a 2-star kind of deters people from adding me, because they're like, oh, that's a 2-star, like that can't be that important. So I think it's better because they don't have to always go to my thing to remove people or remove invitations.
거질 줄 모르는 코에서
Look to the right. Look to the right.
한시름이 싱소리
Read chat. Is that what you're telling me?
접을 수 없어. 굶주린 가족들이
Look to the right.
어버이의 꿈을
There's a random to the right. Still lead. Vru. In the friend thingy. Look to the right in the friend thingy. Oh, you mean this? Wait, is this what you mean? I accept everyone. Oh, I don't. I try to keep my friends list as minimal as possible so that I have all the level 100s like on demand basically. Anyways, good night, bye. Oh, okay. All right, have a good night. But yeah, like I always try to have all the level 100s as like easy access, cuz like I mean like look at this. It's level 121, like you already know he has tier 4 of every ego. Like yeah. Like yeah, it's not even like a question. Like this is why I have people maxed leveled added. And then when I go to my friends list and I want to try a unit, it's so much easier to add. You should add Cube Hatred.
퍼레이드 연습실에 땀 흘림
Add Cube Hatred. Like to my thing? I think I have it. Oh, you mean, oh, the 121? Wait, hold on, I already have this person added. Add Q Hatred. Wait, what? Add Q Hatred? Where? In the player? This one? This one's added. YouTuber. Oh. I don't know who that is, I'm gonna be honest. I just don't know who that is. I mean, maybe if they like joined the chat, then I would like know who they are. But
퍼레이드 연습실에 땀 흘림
I don't know who that is.
접을 수 없어.
And I feel like I can't really add someone if I don't know who they are.
어버이의
It'd
꿈
just be kind of awkward. I'm not gonna lie. They soloed MD hard 10-4 is every idea in the game. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't do that. I tried to do a duo run and then I kind of failed. Although well, not failed as much as made some slight exceptions on certain levels because of a certain pack that I chose by accident. Well, not by accident, but with ignorance. But yeah. I don't know. I feel like I just don't like know the person, so I don't know why I would add them. Like it would just be kind of awkward, you know. All right, let's Either way, the stream's been going for 40 minutes. We should do the actual review. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, these pieces the hardest pack. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, no thanks. Oh, I'm good. I'm good on that. Game capture. Can hide that. And I guess I can just keep my model where it is, and then the pictures I'll bring over here, I think. Or should I do it the other way around? I think the other way around would make more sense, honestly. Just because, alright, put that in the corner. And then model 1, we're gonna bring this over here. Okay, yeah, this makes sense. Alright. Why is this not? Oh, it's because other things are kind of in the way. All right, hold on. Okay. Is this illegible enough? Maybe it is. All right. Okay, so. Is there a way to? Is there a way to? You know, let's just talk about something random for 1 minute, so then we can get this get this random YouTuber's name out of my out of my chat, so we're not promoting some random person who I don't know who they are. Because random, sure. Just because I just don't know who that is, and I might make the ID review into a video, and I feel like it'd just be kind of weird to have someone's name in the in the thing that I don't really know who that is. I mean, maybe it's not like random, but like I don't know them. Have you heard of have you heard of the new Heathcliff and meursault IDs? No, I haven't. What groups do they belong to? I heard one of them is very interesting. Oh, really? What do you happen to know what associations Heathcliff belong to, or what status team meursault would be included in? Hold on, where's the? Hold on. All right, well, I'm gonna switch my. Or I have to. Let me bring the images a little more organized. Right, currently I'm moving the images in OBS to make it a little more, not really an association, but Heathcliff's a W Corp contagion cleanup agent. Ah, okay, that's cool. Yes, contagion, a new subsection. Oh yeah, wasn't there like 5? Wait, was it 5? Or no, there was also was there a new story on the W Corp, like, what was it, warning levels, I think, and wasn't like derailed like the highest difficulty or warning level, I think. I think it was. Derailed means nothing can be done by W Corp employees. Cancelled means too dangerous. Oh, so cancelled is above derailed? I mean, I think also was was R Corp needed for like derailed stuff, or was that just like a theory by someone random? Pretty sure they're just separate things. Separate things. Like the cancelled means too dangerous, derailed, I think just means they literally can't get there. Maybe. Three more messages. We're almost there. So anyways, about actually in the trailer, I think was W. Heathcliff the first one showed, I think. I think he was, so I'll probably go over that one first, just to, or, you know, I think I might actually go over bloodfiend meursault first, because I know Heathcliff is the first that they did order-wise, but I think people are more hyped for meursault, so I think if I go over his kit first, then I think that could potentially keep higher retention. But yeah, so I think I might actually go over meursault first. What do you think of that idea? Do you think meursault first could be worth it, or? Do Heathcliff first. He's less interesting if you do meursault later. You'll have longer retention because people have to wait until the end to get what they want. I guess that is true. Although the thing is, like retention-wise, the thing is that most people click off after like 5 seconds. So if they like start a video and they're not interested at the start, then they don't really stay for the end. So that's the one thing I'm debating. But I mean, I guess I could also do separate videos. Like I could do one for meursault and one for Heath, but then it might be you want to see my head? Yeah, that's true. All right, I guess. Yeah, I guess I will just keep it as one thing then. But yeah. Okay. So Heathcliff first in that case, I think. If statistics told me anything, leaving the more interesting thing for later, especially when people know about it, keeps all the retention over. Okay. All right. Let's talk about Heathcliff then. Hold on. I have to. Oh, I want to drink some water for this part. I gotta make sure my arrow is ready. Hold on, I have to move the layers to put that above image 4. Okay, all right. Oh wait. Oh, where's the arrow? There it is. All right. Okay. All right. That's not proper grammar. All right, I have to restart that. Okay. All right. We're gonna go over Heathcliff first. Yeah, that part's getting cut out. Okay, so skill 1. That's fine. All right, so skill 1 is. Oh, actually, let's move the chat above. Let's move it above. Let's have it at the top. Okay. Should I do another take? Also, the model I should probably also have above it. This is so scuffed. Wait, no, it shouldn't be above the browser though. Oh, the desk too is now. Oh my god. You know, no, the desk is fine. Actually, I'm gonna hide the desk at this point. The desk is like being annoying. Wait, why does it look like that though? Is that the chat? Hold on, I hid the desk. Why is it not hidden? What did I hide? Oh no, I hid the chair. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. It's a little scuffed. It's fine though. We're very all over the place today. This is definitely something after 40 minutes. So redo. Yeah, we might. Actually, should I make the Heathcliff even bigger? Low key, I should just switch the I should just switch the scene. Although it's fine. It's already here, so it's not too big of an issue. Okay, the model we're gonna move though. Where's the model? Model, here it is. We're gonna move this down, and the chat I don't really want to. Actually, I can move it up. Like I can put it like. Is this a good spot? Or should I move it like over here? Oh, actually, it's also really tiny right now. Let's resize it as well. All right, I think that's good. I think that looks good. I think model's slightly big, but it doesn't matter too much. That looks good. Okay. We're gonna try to fit this to the screen. Okay. From the top. All right. Dude, I can't laugh at the start. Dude, this is so scuffed. All right, this is gonna be the final take. No redos. All right. W Corp Heathcliff. Skill 1. It looks pretty normal. At X plus charge, gain coin power. So it doesn't say for every X charge, so I'm guessing it's only going to give up to 1 coin power, which isn't great. Like it's probably going to be 3, 4, and 4, and then maybe like coin power will put it up to 3, 5, and 5. And T Corp Otis had the same thing where she only gained 1 coin power, but she did have a passive that gave her a lot of damage. So I'm guessing he's going to have either a damage passive or it's going to be 4, 4, and 4, and then go up to 4, 5, 5. Because right now, like gaining only 1 coin power in like with modern IDs is really not great. But yeah, so skill 1 is kind of like whatever. Although it does give rupture count. Although once again, W Corp IDs, they kind of just throw rupture in there just to have. So I don't really know how good that's going to be on rupture. Now rupture IDs this season have been a lot better. So it's possible that he could actually be decent for rupture. But it's likely he's not going to be meant for rupture since he also has charge. So he's probably going to be more focused on charge. And just from the video preview, he, I think, is going to be using charge potency quite a lot. So we'll see how that goes. And actually, yeah, I think this is also using charge potency as opposed to charge count. Skill 1 isn't going to be used a whole lot. That's true, but like having an ID that with a powerful skill 1 is very, like an ID with a strong skill 1 always feels like it's more consistent than an ID without a strong skill 1. Like an ID's skill 1 can sometimes save it, like with our Corp Ishmael, because like her skill 2 really not great, but at the time, like back in like season 2, her skill 1 was like the strongest skill 1 and just made it feel very consistent. Skill 2, let's look at that now. Okay, so combat start, gain charge barrier equal to X plus charge potencies. Okay, so more charge potency. Unused consume X charge count to gain coin power. And at X plus charge, gain coin power. Okay, so I'm guessing it's 1 coin power for each. And these numbers are probably going to be 4, 6, and 6, just because it's always like that. That's like most cases, which isn't like super great, like damage-wise or anything. But I mean, clashing-wise, it's like whatever, because it only goes up to like, well, I mean, I guess if you're gaining 2 coin power, it goes up to 20. But like still compared to other IDs like Synced On, I mean the new Synced On, like it just doesn't really match up. So it doesn't seem great unless like rupture count like saves it. But for the most part, it doesn't seem too important. What is this? Oh. That's a, whoops. That's a chair. All right, the chair is gone now. All right. That's getting cut out of the video. You probably noticed a distinct lack of damage in his kit so far. Yeah, damage-wise, his skill 1 and skill 2 are really not it. There's a reason for it. Rip space. All right, let's look at this rip space. Now, rip space is always the most interesting part of a kit because, I mean, it's rip space, so it should be the best part of a kit. So let's see what it does. Combat start. This unit has X plus charge potency or less than X% HP. Convert all coins in this skill into unbreakable coins. Okay. This unit loses a clash while this effect is active. Gain final power. So you want to lose a clash with it, I'm guessing. On use, add X plus charge, consume charge count to gain coin power. Okay. Gain clash power equal to charge potency. So he gains clash power, but he gains final power from losing a clash. So I'm guessing you don't really care whether he wins the clash or not. So I don't know if one will give more power than the other, but I mean, it doesn't say gain X clash power, so that just means 1. Same with the final power. But so yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter whether you win it or not. Head state gain charge count for the first 3 points, and then coin start. That's a new one. Consume up to X charge count to gain coin power for this coin equal to charge count consumed. Hold on, what? Consume up to X charge count to gain coin power for this coin equal to charge count consumed for this coin. So basically, however much charge you consume on the 4th coin, you're gaining that much coin power on that coin. That's a really confusing way of phrasing that. Inflict rupture. Okay, deal slash damage equal to charge potency times Y% of this final coin's damage. Okay, so that's a really interesting number. That's a really weird number to have. Like that's a weird number. All right, now for the defense part. Okay, overcharge, clashable guard, and we move on to reason for the distinct lack of damage on this one. This too. All right, let's see what this guard does then. Combat start at less than, also unbreakable. Oh, and it's clashable. At less than X charge count, gain the following effects. Gain overcharge next turn. Turn end, remove this unit's first stagger threshold. Okay, that helps with the skill 3. Turn end, add 1, what? Add 1 rip space to the list of skills for the next upcoming turn. Okay. Like, okay. You guard, you replace the upcoming skill with a skill 3. Huh. Okay. Now the thing is, I don't know if this add 1 rip space replaces a skill. Like, I don't know if there's still going to be, because there's always 3 skill 1s. Let me hide this here for a second. There's always, actually, let me use it. So there's always 3 skill 1s, 2 skill 2s, and 1 skill 3. So if this adds a skill 3 to 2 skill 3s, I don't know if that means that it's going to take away a skill 2 or a skill 1. But also, I don't know if it says it goes away either, because if it just adds 1 rip space every time you do that, then if you just keep adding more and more rip spaces, then what's stopping you from having a deck of 20 rip spaces, 2 skill 2s, and 3 skill 1s? But same more time evade overrides it. I mean, yeah, if evade, or if this does like override a skill, then it won't be as strong as just adding like 5 skill 3s to your kit for free. And what stops you? What stops you is what overcharge does. All right, let's check out overcharge then. All right, defense-oriented charge. Gain charge every time this unit consumes charge count. Okay. This cleansing armor. Combat start. If unit has less than X% HP, gain shield equal to charge potency. Alright, that's kind of whatever, I guess. Or I guess shield is helpful for the skill 3. Must be, right? It's helpful for the where is it? Loses a clash, right? And also, I guess for the less than X% HP unbreakable coins. It's helpful for a different reason. Alright, I guess we'll see with overcharge. Let's just keep reading the immediately before getting hit, shield equal to that. Unit gains charge count past. If this unit gains charge count past the max charge count cap by using a skill. Oh, so if you try to overcap, is that what overcharge is? The skill deals more damage for every charge count that exceeds the max charge count cap. Okay, so basically you get to cap charge and you go over that? Or does overcharge? All right, we'll see what overcharge does now. Support passive we'll read after overcharge. All right, become immobilized. Okay. Take less damage based on charge potency. Turn start. Gain charge barrier based on charge potency. Turn end. Gain charge count and attack power up next turn and lose this effect. Okay. Gain aggro to unit's leftmost slot. One hit. Gain charge and load next turn. What does a load do again? If this unit is in panic or in eco corrosion. What is load? Is it on, alright, let me see if I can pull it up on multi-track Heathcliff. Where's a load? Does he have a load? He doesn't. So what is a load? Because I didn't see a, oh wait, does W Otis have a load? I think she did, maybe. Yeah, she does. Yeah, it's on Otis. Hold on, let me pull this up on the screen. Where's, okay, game capture. Oh, it's behind the screen. Alright, it's fine. If I drag it there, and then, is that visible? I think I have to slide it, drop to the, okay, that's a load. Max value 6, attack skills, here let me slide down on it. Okay, max value 6, attack skills that consumed charge count, deal plus 2.5 damage. Okay, 15% damage is not bad. 30% damage is not bad. So yeah, that's not bad. But or well, these don't stack. It's like 15% or 30%. But oh, turn end effect expires. Okay. But yeah. So that doesn't sound like super crazy, I think. But yeah. Where did game capture go? Alright, it's fine. So to summarize, Heathcliff, guard, stun yourself for 1 turn, get stronger, skill 3, repeat. Okay, so yeah, if he can pull off the same thing that Faust can, where, well, he can't skill 3 every turn, but if he can pull off the Faust use skill 3 every turn, or every other turn at least, then that would make him pretty strong. But yeah, all right, so that's Heathcliff. Next up is where is it? Next up is bloodfiend meursault. It's every 3 turns. Turn 1 guard. Turn 2 you're stunned. Turn 3. Skill 3. Oh, that's, I mean, it's not like bad, but yeah, his damage output I don't think is going to be as high as someone with a strong skill 2. I mean, unless his skill 3, like, if he's using like Dawn's level of rip space every turn, then that would be like very strong. But I mean, what's like the likelihood of him having a rip space as strong as W Dawn or W Ryoshu? Something multi-crack will be better to use to boost everyone else. Yeah, because that Heathcliff doesn't really like I didn't really see the part where he gives charge count to other allies. And once again, Dawn's egos are still probably the best source of charge out there. So it's not like super crazy or anything. But yeah. Alright, so now meursault. W Heathcliff is just another charge DPS. Yeah, that's what it seems like. And I think that's not really what charge needs. So we can tank a bit with the shield. Yeah, he seems like he's more of a tank than anything else. Because, I mean, his skill 3 even has unbreakables, and unbreakables usually means that you're a tank. Speaking of, I see a few unbreakables here, so let's start the review of bloodfiend meursault, or the Prince of La Mancha Land meursault. Alright, so I wouldn't call Manager Dawn a tank. I mean, I think all bloodfiends kind of have a tanky element. Like, I mean, yeah, I guess it's kind of just like, well, I mean, Manager Dawn just kind of does a lot. Like, she does a lot. Like, why does she do a lot? Because she can. I think that's kind of all there is to that. Manager Dawn has very little HP, not great strike threshold. I mean, yeah. But, like, she also regenerates HP as well. So that kind of makes up for it. And then I'm pretty sure once you get your stagger threshold down once, then it's just gone. So if you, like, lose that and then heal, then you get Manager Dawn. Do you know how they get something from every bloodfiend? Yes. Wonder how that's gonna go. I mean, they don't really have any skills left because, I mean, Dawn at least doesn't have any skills. I don't know if Prince of La Mancha Land will get anything from other bloodfiends, but Dawn can't really get anything from meursault. Because also let me find out. Because also that timeline is kind of like, or that, like that, what's the word? That mirror world with Manager Dawn and the rest of them is, that mirror world is different from this one with meursault. So if anything, meursault might be able to get that, but Dawn won't really be able to interact the other way. At least is my prediction. Alright, so skill 1. Alright, let's pull up the arrow again. Okay, so skill 1. March Conductor. On use, on self and ally with the lowest max HP. Consume Blood Feast and apply Hard Blood Armor. Okay, Hard Blood Armor, I'm pretty sure Dawn had. Or no, not Hard Blood Armor. Was it Hard Blood Arts? Or something like that. 3 coin. This one, by the way, not very. Yeah, I need to pay attention to that. Yeah, 3 coin on a skill 1 is pretty good. I'm not seeing. Oh, there it is. Coin power. Oh, hold on. For every X plus bleed gain coin power. That on this is very good. Like that's like really good, because this could be like 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, but because it says it has X plus bleed, then that can make it go from 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 all the way to 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, which means a 15 rolling. But then it also has this X plus bleed count. Wait. Oh wait. Oh no, it's not for every. All right, then it's probably just regular 3 3 3 3. All right, never mind. So it probably just goes up to like 12 normally, which is still really good, and then 15 with that, and then having X plus bleed count with final power probably makes it go to 16, and 16 on a skill 1 is really good, really good. But yeah, inflict rupture doesn't really matter on a bleed team, but inflict bleed count, that matters quite a lot on a bleed team, because bleed count is, we want bleed count, we want more of it. And yeah, so that the skill 1 looks really good. Skill 2, on self and on ally with the highest max HP, consume Blood Feast and apply Hard Blood Armor for every X Blood Feast. Prioritizes Elemental Land and Bloodfiend higher kindred allies. If the affected ally is from Elemental Land, apply additional Hard Blood Armor. All the Bloodfiends do random rupture. Yeah, I feel like that it's not really like necessary, but I guess they just throw it in there just cause. I don't really know why, honestly. I mean, actually no, maybe because they're like falling apart or something because of how like old they are. Although actually I don't think they're falling apart in the mirror world that they're in, because I think they stayed fed in the mirror world with IDs. But yeah, so prioritizes Elemental Land and Bloodfiend higher kindred allies. If the affected ally is from Elemental Land, apply additional Hard Blood Armor. Okay, so that tells you that it can apply Hard Blood Armor to IDs that aren't from Elemental Land, which is good to know. If this unit failed to consume Blood Feast, gain bleed on use, gain coin power for every X bleed on target. Skill 1 targets the lowest HP allies. Skill 2 targets highest HP. All right, let's take another look at that actually. Targets self and ally with the lowest max HP. Consume Blood Feast and apply. Okay, and then with the highest max HP. So S1 for Dawn, S2 for Gregor. Ah, okay. Yeah, that does make sense a bit. Okay, so then gain coin power for every X bleed. Okay, this is the one that gives you more than 1 coin power. Coin power for every X something. So that tells you it's going to be at least 2. Gain final power for every X. That tells you it's also going to be at least 2. So this is most likely going to roll a maximum of 22, right? Because if it's 4, 6, and 6, then with 2 coin power, it'll be 4, 8, and 8, and that would bump it up to 20, and then final power up to 22. At least that's a prediction. Hopefully it would be higher, but he already seems pretty strong, so... And deal more damage for every X Hard Blood Armor on self. So if he has like a good amount of that, then that could be very strong. Or it could at least make the damage of the skill more worth it. And also bleed count. Oh, hold on. Inflict Lust Fragility next turn. That is huge. That is really big. Lust Fragility next turn. It's been a long time since we had any fragile on an ID. And for like turns where you are like bursting down like a much higher health boss, that's gonna do a lot. Like that's good. That's nice to have. Although I don't know why he has that, but just having that just to have that is still very good. But yeah. All right, now let's look at the skill 3. And looks like there's 2, but we're gonna look at this one first because I think this is skill 3-1. Oh yeah, it does say it's 3-1. All right, so let's kind of fit this to the screen a little bit for a sec. All right. Okay, on hit with this skill, heal X% of HP damage dealt. That's already really good. Already really good. At X hard blood armor, activate overture instead. Okay, so we'll see that in a second. Gain coin power for every X bleed on target. Okay, so if this is 4 and 3, then that's going to go to 4 and 5. So it's going to roll like a 24. And deal more damage for every X bleed count is also really good. Trust me, you'll say, I don't know why he has that more, especially one of the passives. All right, let's we'll see. Apply hard blood armor. Read must go on. Apply hard blood armor. Allies and self. Prioritizes elemental land. And bloodfiend. Hard second. If was a less risen, apply hard blood armor to allies with the lowest max HP as well. Okay, so that's good. After attack, this target is defeated. Further increase blood feast. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Bleed count is really nice. Bleed count is really nice. On hit without cracking, inflict La Mancha Parade next turn. Inflict La Mancha Parade. Now, what does that mean? let's check out this one now. Overture. On hit with a skill, heal X% of the HP damage dealt. That's once again really good. Gain clash power. Clash power. What about coin power? Okay, I'm guessing this already has a minimum of whatever coin power this adds, or this one adds. This one. All right. On hit with a skill, heal X% of the damage. Okay, we already did that. Clash power. Okay, that can be good. Deal more damage for every exploit count. That's good. Apply hard blood armor. Same thing with the hard blood armor. After attack, consume all hard blood armor on self. Skill defeated target. Additional increased blood feast for every X target defeated. Does this have attack weight? This must have attack weight then. It's got to have attack weight. Defeat for every X target defeated by the skill. So the question is, how much attack weight does it actually have? Okay. Bleed count, once again. Bleed. We'll mention parade again. At X plus focused performance. What? Also inflict Y. La Mancha Parade to Z of the targets. Okay, so that sounds good. On hit without cracking, gain hard blood armor next turn for every X of the skill's damage. Staggered, broke apart, or defeated. Okay, and then this one, clashable counter, good. On use to X allies, including this unit, apply bleed and activate it X times. Okay, then reduce their bleed count. Does not activate for higher kindreds. Okay, that sounds decent. Clash win, gain hard blood armor. Inflict bleed and inflict bleed. Okay, so that's pretty solid. And it showed 3. Yeah, I would guess 3 just because of I mean 3 is just kind of like the standard number when they do AoE, because having AoE do 2 just doesn't really make sense because it also doesn't add another. So if it did like 3 That would make sense. I mean, if they went to 4, it would kind of be a little too much. But 2 is too little for AoE, honestly. Because, I mean, usually, like, in a focus encounter, that's only enough for, like, 1 enemy. Unless you get lucky with the way it's set up. But, alright, now for the passives. Okay. Blood Feast. Blood Feast is Blood Feast. We don't have to read that. Responsibility of a former prince. Turn start. The following effects activated for elemental land identities are... Following effects activates for elemental land... The following effects activate for elemental land identities with hardboard armor stack. Focus performance when stagger due to damage. Recover from stagger. And then consume all hardboard armor. So it just protects them from a stagger. That's good. If the princess of Elemental and Rodian is on the field, she and the prince of Elemental and meursault will both deal more damage with their skill 3, including empowered versions. That's not bad. Oh my god, why is there there's so much? Combat start. If this unit has a hardboard armor, gain the following effects based on stack. At X plus stack, gain offense level, defense level. Why does he have that? I mean, yeah, no, the thing with Princess Rodian does make sense, but just additional offense level up is like, what? Like, what is, he just gets haste. He's not even a haste ID. He doesn't need speed. He just gets more stuff. Like, Rodian synergy makes sense, since like the Princess of Elemental Land with the Prince of Elemental Land, like that makes sense. But like, just offense level up and haste just because, like, like okay. Combat start. If the unit has focused performance, inflict elemental. Okay, so what does that do? We're gonna read that at the end. On hit, enemies against bleed. If this unit has less than X% HP, heal Y% HP. Hold on. On hit against enemies with bleed. If this unit has less than X% HP. Okay, so that's just good. This for the turn. If blood feast generated is multiplied by X as a support passive. Okay. So even if he like dies, because obviously you're having him on the field, because why wouldn't you? Even if he dies, he's still gonna be doing a lot, it sounds like, for the bloodfiend team at least. Okay, hardwood armor. If this unit isn't at max HP, after a skill attack, heal X% HP damage. Okay, that's really good. That's really good. Very good support passive, but you really want him on the field, yeah. Yeah, but like, yeah, so have him on the field first, and then if he dies, then he's still gonna be doing his work. But yeah, so that's good. After attacks, unit dealt HP damage, will lose 1 stack. He gives extra lifesteal to all blood fiends with hardboard armor. Yeah, that's like just an extra source of like HP regen is just really good. After attack, if this unit dealt HP damage, will lose 1 stack. Okay. If Lust Resin was activated, have the amount of HP healed, but do not lose any hard. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. I mean, that's... I mean, if everyone's doing 400 damage, you don't really need more than 200 health healed. I don't think they even have that much health. Well, probably have like a little bit more, but, you know. Okay, focus performance. Elemental Land identities only. Includes empowered versions. Skill 1 and Skill 2 gain final power and deal... What? Gain final power and deal more damage for every stack. Skill 3 gains final power and deals more damage for every stack. Okay. After attacking, so you really want to use step back the power instead of skill ones, for example. I'm sure less presence. I mean, I guess it depends on the turn and how much you stack, because I think he applies it like a lot, but I mean we'll see when the numbers drop, but for the most part it seems like no matter what he's just gonna be doing a lot. This unit does not have hardcore armor and not with a stack. After activating skill 3 or turn start, okay. Now for the final part, bloodfiend should never not have lustrous TH. They have a lot of skills. Yeah, they do. It's like their main damage resonance source for the most part. Okay, La Mancha Parade. Take more damage from lust skills. If target is a La Mancha land identity, take more damage regardless of the skill's affinity. Hold on. Okay, that's something. That is something for sure. Because if you can use Otis's skill 3, the Bloodfiend Otis skill 3, and do the same damage as you would with a Lust skill, that would be pretty good. At max attack, deal less damage against low-management identities. Okay, lose stack either after the skill hits and ends, or after the skill that attacked this unit hits and ends. So, take more damage from Lust skills. So does it just add on to the multiplier? Maybe? Or is it like a fragile for Lust again? Bloodfiend should not have... Oh. Yeah, he gives a lot of damage and survivability to Bloodfiends. He's an awesome addition to the team. Yeah, so he does seem very strong. Like, he seems like he's definitely going to be doing more damage than, like, Priest Gregor, for one, because Priest Gregor doesn't really do an insane amount of damage. I feel like he's more of, like, a tank, aside from the skill 3. But for the most part, he kind of just tanks things for the team. But, I don't know how the parry damage works until it comes out of TBH. I'm assuming it's, like, a lust damage. I would assume it's more of, like, a lust fragile. But, yeah, it seems like a new kind of fragile to me. Because, I mean, it also gives buffs to... Because I'm pretty sure you apply this on an enemy. And so I feel like it's more of like a status than a, like, boost for your own team. Priest Greg is good because he bleeds himself to generate blood feast for everyone and skills don't consume any of it. He jump starts them and keeps them more stable. Yeah, so he's, like, good for the team, but he doesn't really do much, like, damage-wise, though. Because he has, like, a 2-coin skill, too. I mean, the meursault does have a... I think he also... Where is it? I think he also has a... Yeah, 2-coin skill 2. But he also has a 3-coin skill 1. And he just seems like he's going to be doing more damage. Yeah, without him, everyone else... his damage is cut in half. Yeah. Because the bloodfiends don't actually do a lot of bleed, so they struggle making their own blood feast. Yeah, I think, yeah. Priest Gregor is good for blood feast, but I still think that, like, damage-wise, he's lacking. So having another ID that does damage on that team is definitely gonna help them out by, like, a decent amount. And I wonder if they're ever going to have another, like, blood fiend ID, because I mean there are other blood fiends, like, in the story, obviously, but, like, this is kind of because this is all within the La Mancha land family, kind of, because, you know, like, the Dawn, Rhodia, Otis, meursault, or not meursault, Gregor, they were, like, all from the same, like, mirror world. So having meursault kind of join that team is still, like, he's still from La Mancha land. But, yeah, so that's interesting. Founder of La Mancha land, Heathcliff. That would be cool. Yeah, it would be cool. But, yeah. Yeah, so it definitely looks like a strong ID. And yeah, I think... Here, let me get both him and Heathcliff on screen. Where's Heathcliff? Here he is. So I think meursault compared to Heathcliff is definitely, probably meursault's going to be a higher priority for people to get. But yeah, neither of them are bad. I mean, meursault's obviously very good, but Heathcliff is more like questionable whether he's like worth actually getting, I guess. See a blonde Heathcliff ID now? Maybe one day. But yeah. I think that might be all for now. All right. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end the video there, honestly. I mean, how much? I mean, I don't know how much time that would have. Low key, because I don't really like okay, when I go through a stream to edit for the like clipping something into a video, like I really don't like hearing my own voice. So I try not to like listen too much to it, but I think there are like some parts that I might want to cut for the sake of like retention, or maybe I should just leave them in there because like maybe it doesn't really matter that much. I definitely think meursault will be an amazing addition. Heathcliff on the other end is quite iffy. It really depends on the personal team damage. I think the thing is, like the charge team, right? Like if we look at the charge team, hold on, let me pull up the game capture again. Where's it? All right, if we look at the charge team, I'm gonna hide the thanks for a sec. Image 4 and image 2. Okay. So if we look at the charge team, right? Where is it? If we look at the charge team, they already have a lot of damage dealers. Like multi-crack Faust, W Dawn or Dawn Hatred, whatever. W Ryoshu, Arcorp, Honglu. Like this skill does a lot more damage than a lot of 1 coins. Obviously not, it's not like full stop Heathcliff level of 1 coin, but it's still very strong. And this, like Mind Whip on a 4 coin skill 2 is strong. Like whether or not it's easy to activate, it is strong. And with enough charge, it's even easier. Almost exclusively DPS. Yeah. So like this being one of the very few sources of people being able to gain charge is like this is very valuable. Photoelectricity. And is it on the, yeah, it's on the skill 3 as well. So yeah, this is very good on a charge team. But the thing is, with Dawn's egos, like, or this one, like she just gives charge to everyone, like a lot, and like more charge. And then meursault also has, he just gives charge just for free. So there's a lot of egos that kind of make that not as relevant. I think does Otis give charge? Okay, so she doesn't really give charge to everyone. But yeah, so he's gonna be good damage wise, but yeah, for the most part he is like, I mean, if someone doesn't have a good DPS, like if someone doesn't have W Ryoshu, like yeah, he'll be fine. But W Ryoshu, like her skill 2 is like way too consistent and good to really be worse than W Heath. Anyways, I have a practical for the next hour, so I gotta go for now. Alright, yeah, I'm probably going to wrap this up as well. And then I'll probably shorten the stream into a video. And yeah, that'll probably be it for now. But yeah, nice of you to stop by. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I think doing a kit review like with other people also like, yeah, I think it goes well. But yeah, so yeah, I think I'm probably gonna end stream here. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, and yeah, that'll be all for today probably. All right, okay, see you later, man. All right, once again, thanks for stopping by, and yeah, see ya, and have a good day, evening, night, and yeah, all right, see ya.